Assassination Classroom, Season 1, Episode 18. It's time for the assassination attempt that Koro Sensei knows is coming because he was invited to. He looks very calm though, very relaxed. I'm very sorry for you. I sympathize. All my jokes about AI aside, I cannot wait till they can edit for me. Please, God. I will get down on my knees. I will lick Ritsu's feet if she had them. I can't do that because she's not real. Imagine having an anti-me substance. I guess there's a lot, right? Like a whole lot. Like fire. Yeah. He's amazingly sturdy for basically a big water balloon. No, you're not going to succeed now. It's the middle of season 1. But also because, like, I think a lot of these exercises are just to develop the understanding of where the upper limits are, and they're not even close to understanding that yet. Oh, we got some beach graphics. We're on vacation. Like Ritsu's there, getting all sandy. Don't do that. Why are you standing like that? In what circumstances would you be required to stand this way? Genuinely asking. Maybe... No. It's one of those situations where you're stretching your right hamstring and someone you really like is behind you. And so you deliberately make this pose. Episode 18, action time. I'm excited for this movie. If it's half as good as that ninja movie, this is very late, but the thought just occurred to me that maybe that movie was foreshadowing about how the villain is actually the main character's brother. I mean, I already half suspect that Yogami Light is Karma's brother, and therefore he's the principal son, but could be something else, or could be nothing. This logo. Focus on the movie, they edited this for you. Editing is tedious work, and they did it for you. You can smell them. That's amazing. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome. This is skill. And the music choice, A+. Oh no, they got this on video? This is... I think you won. I think if you have this on video, you've already won. Koro Sensei's weakness. Shame. We have way too much evidence on him. He turns out he is a real dirty pervert, yeah. As all great anime teachers should be. Following a great legacy. I didn't know this was going to be a dragging. He edited this. Somebody edited this together. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is worse than death. Like, just kill me now. This is a great plan. I wasn't giving the students enough credit. Here's something the students could do that I think would be great. They know they can't beat his observation skills, but they can do a sleight of hand. What anime did this come up in? Damn it, this came up before. You hide the trick by letting them think they see the trick. It had to have been Hunter x Hunter, knowing how much that show loves deception x deception. How did this happen? For real? Oh, they really did a lot of work for this. They really went all out. This, I think, is probably a misdirect. This is already too slow. Where do they get the money for all this? Is half their tuition like this vacation? These kids will be able to do anything after graduation, if there's still a world to live in. There's nothing that they cannot do. Koro Sensei has already achieved victory. There is something cool with that, though. It's not always directly actionable or easy to know how to do this, but in some cases, the way to solve a difficult problem is to forget about it and focus on a much more difficult problem and then come back to it. Just do more difficult things. It's not perfect, but the easier things are a subset or are absorbed roughly by the most difficult things you can do, or at least the process of getting it done. Like if you feel nervous in conversation, give a speech. I don't know. This, like many things, is a Fight Club concept. After Fight Club, everything else gets the volume turned down. What about the normal human experience in terms of things that require planning and logistics? Are these kids not going to be able to do now if they did all of this with a limited budget. It's not exactly a quick fix though, because that thing is harder and more daunting, but it could be done. This is not a perfect concept or idea because like a lot of things, it will depend on the specifics. But I think also from experience, there's sometimes this thought that you have to like solve smaller problem first before bigger problem. But maybe if you're lucky, I guess, one of the issues with the smaller problem is not actually the problem and its possibility, but the perception of the difficulty and what it takes, which would naturally change through force by the tackling of something way more difficult. Maybe that is part of Koro Sensei's intent. That seems to fit. You can kill me, you can kill anyone. Or you can kill it at life. Oh, that's clever. The snipers. What did you do? Yes, energy and time to think about this. Wait, just freeze time. Oh, he murdered the students. Okay, that's one way to do it. Start over fresh. Well, that's good. I mean, like, if that is the case, that means they beat this level of the game, right? They beat the boss of this stage, and there are multiple stages. It's evident that they've come such a long way from this. Yeah, something happened. Nah, he just did something. They look like some kind of energy shield or something. Or dilation of time. Time control would be a real problem. Yeah, right. Are you an egg? Yeah, I think they were being sort of fueled by hopium there a little bit. That is discouraging after all this, but we will never give up. This is a new strategy, no? Yeah, that's what I was about to say, like, launch him into space. But like then he would regenerate, he could probably fly in space. Well, okay, there's something to work on. There's something actionable, a rocket that can be launched in 24 hours. Or just timing it to coincide with a rocket launch. So torture it is. Meaningless torture. This will definitely expose whether or not he has a choice here. Don't say that so glowingly. Can you just like put him in a box that like can't be broken by growth? There's also the way they tried to beat Godzilla in that movie with the ocean pressure. Is Koro Sensei so strong that he could beat all of the force of the pressure of the deepest part of the ocean? Probably. Right. This is a win for Koro Sensei once again. No need to be disheartened. I know it feels disappointing, but they put a lot into this. Yeah, they're exhausted. And they sacrificed their debauchery. Well, today's lesson that probably the biggest determiner of success is how much pain can you eat before giving up. Most people would quit far beyond this point, and even making it here, this would probably be the quitting point. They've sort of gone above and beyond normal imagination as to what a plan could possibly consist of. I mean, think of the property damage. But personally, having invested absolutely no energy at all, I think it's a huge win. I feel a little bit bad. I mean, try to enjoy yourselves at least. They really care. This is what they wanted most. I don't know if it would have made a difference. It's different in the actual moment. Yeah, you have to practice in those conditions, probably. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I tell him. There you go, look at him being a leader. We need someone to stand up and motivate. A what? Was this some kind of illness? What the hell? Is she bleeding? Oh, okay, I thought it was blood. I thought she got stabbed or something. Okay, that's not normal. That is not a babe nosebleed, in my professional medical opinion. This is the hospital. And we're vulnerable from attacks. I don't know who would be attacking the students, but I mean, I feel like we've had hints that there's an antagonistic force. Here we go. And it's Koro Sensei's brother. Or sister. She can't help you.
人工的に作り出したウイルスだ。
Okay, antidote, blackmail here.
1週間もすれば全身の細胞が
This is somehow worse than the Persona vacations.
動ける生徒の中で最も背が低い男女2人に持ってこさせろ。
Interesting, you're getting thrust into the spotlight.
外部と連絡を取ったり
I mean, this is a no-brainer, right?
即座に治療薬は破壊する。
I mean, I don't know, but my gut instinct is that you absolutely get the antidote. Because Koro Sensei will find his way back eventually. It's not like he's ever been our captive. He'll just show up to work when he finishes molting or whatever this is. Though it would be way more fun, and I think we're probably out for blood right now, to take matters into our own hands.
あの山頂のホテルは政府からもマークされている違法な商談場所らしくてな。
何階のことってロケーションがおあつらい向きってことね。
What's his type in women?
そんなホテルがこっちに味方するわけないね。
We might be killing people.
こんなやり方する奴らにムカついてしょ
Obviously,
うが
yeah.
ねえ。
Right?
人の連れにまで手出しやがって。
That's sweet.
リミットは1時間。
There's no time to
いい
really
方法があります
think.
よ。
Oh yeah, let's ask Koro Sensei. He can still talk.
オッケーです。
リツさんに頼んでおいた下調べも終わったよ
Oh,
う
you
で
saw
す。
this coming.
元気な人は来てください。汚れてもいい格好でね。
And Ritsu finally coming in handy.
たけ。
Great vantage point.
内部の図面を入手しました。警備の配置図も。正面玄関の敷地一帯には大量の警備が置かれています。
Speaking of levels,
動ける生徒全員でここから侵入。
this is huge
体
risk.
を奇襲して治療薬を奪い取るのです。
But it can't be any harder than killing Koro Sensei, so. Oh wow. Weird to think they're actually in a position where they might encounter hostile humans. With authority to kill? I'm actually guessing that Koro Sensei wouldn't want them to become killers. This is not about the assassination part of the Assassination Classroom. It's also possible he still has some tricks up his sleeve that we don't know. I also think he has a lot of faith in them to do what needs to be done in a way that isn't terrible.
イリーナ・ヤラビッチのわあ超絶秘術シリーズ。
Oh, we got a new end credit
イ
sequence.
リーナ先生は体の血流を操作して顔色を自在に変える。
Assassination Classroom's Taisho era secrets? I can make my face red. Blue, I don't know.
イリーナ・ヤラビッチの。
Oh, there's more. We get two of them. We're just stacking them in.
イリーナ先生は食玩程度ならパーツを切り離し組み立てまでを1分でできる。
That is amazing.
あと危ないから真似しちゃダメ。
And she reassembled it. That is somehow the most amazing thing I've seen in this show so far. Another one. What is this? What am I watching?
イリーナ先生はウィッグテクによって様々な人物に変装することができるのである。
Okay. One of those things was more impressive than the others. By a huge margin. Also highly, well, I was going to say it's useless, but